Hey, your ideas found you for a reason. And there's one thing that you need to do, and that's explore your ideas. Let me tell you why it's important to explore your ideas. This is a theme that I talk about a lot in the Mindset for Success training because it's super important. So let's get into this right now.
I'm about to give you some real knowledge.
So your ideas found you for a reason. They chose you. You might think that's weird. You might say, that doesn't make any sense, but it's true. There are ideas that are out there in wherever beyond us, and they're choosing people that have the right skills or have the potential to take that idea and make it into something bigger. So your ideas found you for a reason, and your job is to explore those ideas and to see what they will become. I'm going to give you an example of what happened with me and how this works. So I had this YouTube channel for a long time, but for about a year I didn't do anything with it. I just let it sit there, idle, didn't bother with it at all. So I was really focused on Instagram because I was getting a lot of traction, a lot of activity on Instagram. I wasn't using Facebook much, wasn't using Twitter, it was mainly just Instagram. I didn't really do anything with TikTok. So focused on Instagram, that was my jam. That was the thing that I wanted to really build my business and build my connection with my audience on. But there was something that was prompting me, something was drawing me to, hey, you got this YouTube channel, you have a lot of subscribers, you don't do anything with them. It's almost like you don't care about them, and you're taking this whole thing for granted. It's like, why don't you start making some videos? So I had that idea, and for me, the issue was, and I talked about this in other videos, the issue was the camera quality and doing long form videos. I wasn't really into that so much, but I started to realize that because I'm speaking, I don't get to do speaking events. I wasn't being able to because of the whole COVID shutdown thing. I needed to start practicing my skill again. And so one of the ways to practice my skill was to do the long form videos and really practice speaking and practice engaging with the audience again. Even though I don't get to the interaction, but I still get to do the performance and really work on my craft, build up my craft, so when it's time to go back on stage, I'm ready. I've practiced some stuff, I've done some stuff, I'm ready to go. So that was the idea, but also it was, I want to start using YouTube, use the long form videos to help people. I want to start making a more of an impact because Instagram, everything was getting shorter and shorter and shorter. At one point, they were pushing reels and even telling you, the reels, 5 to 10 seconds. That's a tiny little bit of, information that you can give a person in 5 to 10 seconds. So I started to focus on this idea I had of, all right, let's make a bunch of videos and then release these videos 1 week at a time. And I can do a big batch because I don't want to be doing videos every week. I don't have time for that. Who has time to make videos, new videos every week? I don't have the time and energy for that all the time. There's times where I'm more creative and I can do that. And then there's other times where I'm busy and I don't have time to make videos. So I thought, okay, I'm going to batch them. I can schedule them. And I'll schedule like 8 weeks, maybe 10 weeks out. And then during those 10 weeks, I'll be able to make more videos, a couple more videos. So I'll always be able to stay ahead of the schedule. So for my viewers, it'll feel like I'm putting out a new video every week, even though I'm batching them and I'm recording a bunch, and then I'll record another batch at another time. So that was my idea. So I started to follow through on that idea, and I worked on these videos, and I built up a batch of videos, and I had them scheduled out into September, into basically the end of September. And I was all excited and proud, and yeah, this is going to be great. So then I started looking at, okay, now how do I get more people to see my videos? What do I need to do? And as I started researching what to do and how to market, because Instagram really wasn't working, and hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully by the time you see this video, Instagram is fixed. But it was like, okay, now I got to think of other ways to engage with my audience and to draw in people and drive them to my YouTube channel. And as I'm researching, I found out that one of the big things that YouTube does The algorithm is it looks at what is your content about, what are you talking about, and then are there people that like that content? And if those two match up, then it starts to look for people that like your video, and it'll put it in their recommended, or however it does it, their explorer, however it works. The algorithm will work for you to drive people to watch your video. They'll say, hey, you probably would like this because you like that. But what you have to do as a content creator is teach the algorithm what you're about. Teach the algorithm, the kind of videos that you're doing and the topic that you're doing. So my topic is mindset for success, and I had this in my head that because when I did videos before, there were different videos, different kind of topics. I was following the trend sometimes, trying to be really, really cool and flashy, and I was doing these videos that, some of them were very authentic and some of them were just a performance. So I decided, no, I'm just going to do these videos where I'm just talking about the things I know and the things that have worked for me, the things that have worked for the clients that I coach, the people that I coach, and how that can benefit the person that's watching the video now. And everything is based on mindset for success. So I have my logo, which I updated on my website and I updated on my YouTube channel. I had my theme, which was really just all the different ways that you can use mindset for success to build your career and to build more success in your life. So I knew now I have my niche, I have what I'm about, so that's going to help the algorithm. But what I realized is that the reason why I was pushed, and I was pushed by just this idea. The reason why this idea was shouting at me, make a whole bunch of videos, was because I needed to start scheduling videos multiple times a week, at least at the beginning, to teach the algorithm this is the kind of content I'm putting out, and these are the kind of people that are going to benefit from seeing this content. So the initial idea, what I thought I was doing wasn't exactly what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to take that first step, and this is why I say you got to explore your ideas. I was supposed to take that first step because that first step was leading me to something bigger, something better, and something more exciting and a lot more fun. So now what I had to do was go back into my schedule and move a bunch of those video release dates up so that I was putting out a lot more content so that I could help the algorithm learn what I'm about and who I'm trying to help. And so by doing that, now I should start to see bigger results. I'm getting that all set up now, and I'm letting you know. By the time you see this video, it will have either worked or it won't work. So we'll do an update and look at the other things that I'm doing to drive traffic to the YouTube channel and what's working and what's not working. I'll do another video on that once I start to see the results of this plan of what I'm doing. But the point is, when you have an idea, you need to follow it. At least initially put some energy and effort into it and see where that idea takes you, because you don't know. That idea might lead you to meeting somebody that's going to really help you, or it might lead you to a better idea because you started to develop this first idea and it put a light bulb on it. Oh, you know what? Now if I take this and I do this other thing with it, that's going to be even better and people are going to love that. It's going to be more beneficial. A lot of people, what they do is they have the idea and they say, that would be great. I'm going to do that at some time. I'm going to do that someday. I'm going to try that sometime. And when you're doing that, when you put it off, what you're going to find is that idea, it actually goes somewhere else and somebody else develops it. Because there's like any idea that you have, there's more than just you that have that idea. But it's whoever takes the initiative and starts to develop it first is the person that is going to be successful at that. Sometimes more than one person starts to develop it at first, but then some of those people, they hit those hurdles that we talked about, some of the roadblocks, and they give up, they quit. They don't have enough skills, they're not prepared. Whatever the reason is, they don't follow through. And the person that actually follows through, that's the person that becomes successful at that idea. And then you're sitting there saying, man, I had that idea too, or I was working on that. How come that worked out for them? I was trying that and I couldn't get it to work. Because you have to follow through on the idea and see where it takes you. When you get a great idea, and it's something that you know it's going to be amazing if you could pull it off, if somehow you could figure it out and pull it off, explore it. And if you find that you don't have enough skills, you don't have the talents, you're not prepared enough, at least you've explored it, and now you know, okay, these are the things I need to work on if I really want to make that become something bigger and better and more exciting than what it is right now or what I can take it. But if you never explore, you're always going to wonder, what if I had done that? And you're going to start seeing people that are doing that idea that you had, and it almost feels like they spied on you and they figured out your idea, but they didn't. It's the way it works. There's more than one. That's why sometimes when musicians make songs and it sounds like a song that they've never heard before, but somebody else had gotten that song and they wrote that song maybe a few years before that, maybe 20 years before that. And it might even be in a different genre, and this person doesn't listen to that kind of music, but the song sounds very similar. It's because you get these ideas. Sometimes we'll get ideas that are old that we need to bring back and refresh them and make them new for a new audience and new generation. It's really crazy how it works, but once you accept that, a lot of these ideas, like where do they come from? They just come from somewhere. It's just all of a sudden magically you have this idea pops in your head. You're supposed to do something with it. That's a prompt. We get prompts all the time. I get prompts all the time. I try to follow them. And prompts are just little nudges that life gives you that says, hey, you should do this now. Or, hey, what about if you did that? Or, hey, you should stop doing this. Like one of the prompts I think I got is, you should stop spending so much time doing Instagram. It's not really bringing any more results, any fresh new results. You're just kind of going through the motions and doing the same thing over and over. Try something new. And try something new was go back to YouTube and start really working YouTube and focus on that as being a key piece of how you reach out to people. And then, what I do is I take some of the videos, and I put them on my Mindset for Success TV on my website so that you have access for them on the website. I put some free training on the website as well as only on the website. So you have some exclusive content, you have some YouTube content. So it's an easy way to catch a bunch of videos and to learn things. So I can drive people to my website. I can drive people to my YouTube channel. It's just having a better strategy for helping people, for engaging with people, for reaching more people. And it's all from just following an idea. It all started with just this idea of I should do something with my YouTube channel. It's stagnant. It's not doing anything. I should revamp it, rework it, and make it into something more useful for the people that come to watch my videos. Because if I'm going to tell people I got a YouTube channel, I want them to benefit from it. I don't want it just to be a YouTube channel where it's just some flashy stuff, some goofy stuff. I want them to really get something out of it, to get action items, action steps. Some of the stuff that I teach people and I coach people on, I want to give that for free. And then if you want to go deeper, that's when you go to the website. I'll put a link in the description. That's where you go to the website, and then you can do some of the paid options. There's one-on-one coaching. There's a lot of things that you can do to go deeper and to go more intensive and go extensive on some of the themes. But the themes, most of the themes, I'm putting for free on YouTube. And then so you get a little bit of the, I'll give you the what, and you get a little bit of the how. And if you want to go deeper into how to really make it work, how to really, really blow it up, then that's where the paid training is for. So it's not, you don't have to do the paid training. I want you to be able to get enough that you can piece it together. You might struggle a little bit. It might take you longer, but maybe you have a lot of time. Maybe you're not in a huge rush and you're just kind of exploring. So that's the idea of the YouTube channel. That's what I wanted it to do, to be able to give you those ideas, to spark you with that inspiration and motivation to take your ideas and to develop it into something more, to do that personal impossible and to face it and say, you know what, I can do it because I've seen somebody else do it. Look at this guy, WT, he's from wherever and he's doing what he wants and he's having fun and he's enjoying himself. I want to be able to do that too. I'm going to start exploring these ideas. I'm going to start looking at what do I need to do to build up my skills, to build better habits, to build a better attitude, to be able to achieve the goals and dreams that I have. That's the whole point of the Mindset for Success training. That's the whole point of this YouTube channel. That's what I do. So if you want to learn more about that, like I said, go to the website. I'll put the link in the description below. I want you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment. And also check out some of the other videos that I've done, and watch for the new videos that I'm doing. I'm giving out insight and helping you with creating the mindset for success, and giving you the tools you need to build your toolbox for success, so that you can really move in the direction of your dreams and you can get things done bigger, better, faster. So that's it for this video. That's all I gotta say, and until next time, you heard? Hey, the video is over. You know the video is over. The video is done. That's all I have. I gave you everything that I was going to give you. Oh, but I know you want a little tip, a little success tip, one more little nugget, because that's what I do. I like to give as much as I can in each video. So I don't know if you can hear that, but outside somebody's mowing their lawn. And right now it's like 30 degrees Celsius. So that's like, I don't know, 70 something degrees Fahrenheit. It gets hot. It's hot, and it's the kind of hot where you shouldn't be doing anything besides, drinking a glass of water or a beer or whatever nice cold beverage that you like, and just chilling, maybe reading a book or doing some meditation or visualization or doing some journaling. But you should be doing something that is going to build you up and inside, but not physically doing stuff in this kind of degrees weather, man. The humidity is huge right now, so when you're sweating, the sweat, it just stays on your body, so you can't cool down. You overheat, basically. So you're not supposed to be cutting the grass. But anyways, that's not what my point was. You can do all those things, but that's not what my point was. So today, my suggestion for you is explore something that you're curious about today. Explore something, like it could be any kind of subject, anything. It could be cooking. It could be learning something about how to invest money. Whatever it is, explore something new. Learn something new today, and then follow through on that and see what you can do with it. But learn something new today. I like to do that. I don't do that all the time, but I like to do that every once in a while. I do a lot of that with how to make videos, with how to market videos, that kind of stuff. I'm always trying to learn little tidbits and little tips on how to navigate through like social media, because I like to be able to share that, try it out, see if it works, and if it does work, then I share that, teach that to people that are following me, so that they can learn how to do it too. So explore something new that you're interested in and see what you can do with it. And it might just be that it's just some information that and that's all you're going to do. But at least you something that you were curious about, that you've wanted to kind of explore, but you're just always too busy. Set aside a little bit of time and do a search, do a Google search, do a YouTube search, whatever it is you do, however you like to find information. Explore something new that you've been curious about today. That's my tip for you today. So that's it for this video. This is completely done now. I'm not giving you any more little tips. At some point, I should actually do that. I should. Yeah, that's an idea. I might look into that. Put another ending after the ending. That's after the ending. That would be kind of cool, I think. I might do that one time. Not this video, but maybe one of these videos. So stay tuned. All right, that's it. I'm cutting it off here. Until next time. You heard?